Hi, welcome to Meet an FCMC. My name is Rahi, Tajzadeh CMC, and today it is my pleasure to introduce you to Milos Simovic, FCMC. Milos is an independent executive management consultant and owner of Simke Consulting, with over 3 decades of experience providing a variety of specialized services such as business strategy and transformation, international business development, and strategic and tactical project management, as well as risk and enterprise risk management, and the last 2 decades, mostly for the federal government of Canada. Previously, he spent nearly a decade at CGI as an executive consultant. He focused on business advisory services for the Canadian federal government, particularly in project management, PMO setup, enterprise risk management, and executive advisory roles, including the role of a director in the engagement assessment services at CGI's headquarters. His earlier leadership roles include directing the solutions engineering practice within the identification systems line of the business at the Canadian Banknote Company, where he managed the globe pre-sales technical support and development and delivery of secure national identity systems and border management solutions for a variety of countries. Prior to that, he has led the customer support engineering at Informatica AD, which is a Unisys distributor overseeing large technical teams and streamlining support operations for Unisys computer systems. Throughout his career, Milos has demonstrated expertise in business negotiations and transformation, system integration, and advanced project management across both public and private sectors across the globe. As usual with these introductions, my friend, I have a lot to catch up to. It is a pleasure to meet you. How are you?
I'm fine, Rahi. Thank you very much for having me. I appreciate the call.
Well, it's our pleasure to have you and learn from you. So, being a fellow of the CMC designation, what makes the FCMC stand apart in the consulting world?
FCMC is a peer recognition. Okay, as you know, as much as the CMC is a formal designation, which is conditioned on a number of things and whatnot. FCMC is a peer recognition. That actually tells you that you're recognized within your peers as a significant contributor, a driver, or a voice of innovation, or anything similar to that that is over and above the call of duty. Sometimes it basically uh, elevates your status, within your peers, and then as well, okay, even much more is within your client community, where they see that you're recognized by your peers. That gives them an extra level of trust and confidence in your services, your integrity, and all of the things that CMC has to subscribe to, such as confidentiality and non-compete and privacy clauses, right? Then it sets you up ideally for mentoring the CMCs, especially younger CMCs who seek some support in their quest for advancement in their profession and throughout the association. Then establishes your strong voice within the profession and beyond the profession, within the other communities, because when they see that you are trusted by your peers, okay, that really is meaning something to them, that they can entrust in you their most important uh, most important things to help them with. Because normally a client calls on a management consultant when they need the organization some help that they cannot themselves provide for whatever the reason. And that's basically the main definition of what a management consultant does.
And the recognition from your fellow peers, I mean, it must add a lot of value to you as a consultant. And before I kind of let you
Mm.
add to that, I have to say to my fellow CMCs, I mean, all CMCs, not just FCMCs, and the students and the young professionals that are looking to get a CMC, finding your own mentors, ideally FCMCs, absolutely critical. I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am today in terms of my own ability to do consulting well, and with the degree of excellence that I can, without having stood on the shoulders of the giants like Bob Coffey and Abe Patricio and hopefully after this conversation, I'm gonna pick your brain as well. So the recognition from your fellow peers, the other CMCs, how has it added value to you as a consultant?
It basically, as I said, okay, elevated my status within my client community. You know, not everyone knows what a CMC is, but some do, and those that do, they understand what it is, and they especially understand that not just being a CMC, but a FCMC, it means that they can have additional level of trust in you. I think I already mentioned about several times the word trust. I think that's the main thing that distinguishes FCMC and CMC. I'm not saying that CMC is certainly they do instill trust, but this is an extra level of trust because it is an independent, almost unsanctioned level of recognition from your peers, and that's invaluable.
Your answer strikes home. My master's thesis was on interpersonal, and interorganizational trust. So if you or anybody in the audience has trouble sleeping, I'm happy to send you my thesis, and you'll be out by the table of contents. And so, what advice do you have for CMCs like myself looking to earn their fellowship?
I think that the major thing is, since you're already a CMC and you know what the CMCs require, to be considered, or it's not about being considered, it's about a recognition over time that you build within your peers. There's not some kind of a quest that says, yes, hey guys, I want to shoot for FCMC, okay, help me out. No, what you do is you act, in the best of your abilities, okay, towards improving something in your organization, be it your association or your clients, but mostly association, where your work is being seen by others and not just in a chapter. Remember that the association is countrywide. We do have provincial institutes. You do have the opportunity to participate on not only on the chapter councils, but also on the institutes councils, right? Whereby the level of responsibility is like a couple of notches higher than in the chapter level, and the impact therefore is higher. And then even if you have an opportunity, okay, don't be shy subscribing to an initiative that is at the national level. If you're interested and if they need help and you offer yourself, I'm pretty sure that there will be a place for you, okay, in some of those critical initiatives where you can excel and show your true colors and your value. That basically sets you up within your peers appropriately over time, so you don't have to chase anything. Okay, it's not about chasing. This here is about internal recognition earned by doing. That's the thing.
Excellent advice, and I'd like to kind of transfer that over to young aspiring consultants that may not be CMCs yet. Look for events that which for which you can contribute to CMC. You can volunteer, you can network. You don't have to be a member to take part. And from my own personal experience, I earned my CMC in 2018. I'd been consulting for a while. I just didn't know CMC existed. But I quickly recognized that CMC events are always populated by somebody's. Almost everybody there is someone, as opposed to if I go to an event that's maybe my alma mater or CPA or PMP, where you're going to get a wide variety of people that may or may not be in positions of power, positions of decision making, responsibility, and authority. But if you're going to divide your invested time into events and volunteering, I would argue CMC is probably the best one for networking. You're always talking to someone you can learn a lot from. They're probably somebody in a position of power. And given our ethical code, there's nothing stopping them from giving you good, sound advice. So thank you very much for your time today, Milos. It's a pleasure to get to know you. If anybody would like to learn more about CMC or FCMC, please feel free to reach out to us online. We're on LinkedIn, we're on the YouTube, we have our own website, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having me, Rahi. It's much appreciated. And I'd say keep doing what you're doing. It's very well recognized. I think that's one of the things that I was just talking about. That's how it gets you visibility. That or maybe some other initiatives that you might want to pursue at the national level or the provincial level. That will set you up, nicely over time to get that unsought but certainly visible recognition.
Thank you again. Have a wonderful day.
And yourself.